Da, 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 da. Hey, what's up, Cancer? How you doing? It's me, Archer. Sorry I'm late from this morning. Just had some scheduling stuff with Mama T and that going on, but there's no time in tarot, so we are here and we're ready, and it's time to read some cards for you. All right? And after the messages that I channeled yesterday, hey, Josie, the message I channeled yesterday is that the collective, you guys included, Cancer, you guys are awakening. There's a mass collective awakening going on. Have you noticed the human scale? However, I was told no more clickbait. Cancer's tired of clickbait. That I'm talking to some Cancers that if you see all the usual, I'm shocked, I didn't, this reading might be personal, expect the unexpected, that you don't even click on them anymore. You're like, nah, I don't need that, don't need it. So we, being people of God here, we are staying true and honest. And from now on, the titles are just a December reading, a reading for you guys, all right? And whatever message comes out, good, bad, or indifferent, do not worry. I'll convey it across to you, because when you're with me, I'm your ride or die. I got your back and you're protected. I'm your crystals, all right? So let's tap in and tune in. Think about your person. We're going to do one of Archer's spaghetti readings for the week ahead. That it is timeless, regardless of when we're recording this. Whenever it found its way into your phone's algorithm and you hung out and clicked on it and decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit, perfect timing, all right? So let's dig in, dive in, and give me everything you got for the cardinal water sign. Give it up for Cancer. Here we go. Oh my gosh, Cancer, you have everybody showing up for you. Oh my word. And when I was testing TikTok to set the camera up to make sure the camera doesn't mirror, because there's just a little toggle setting to change it, the Ace of Wands came out as the test card, okay? So right out of the gate, there's either somebody already wanted to butter your crab legs, or you're somebody you want to butter your crab legs. Will you be requiring butter for your crab legs? We're going to need a bigger bib, Michelle. What's up, Steve Allen? How you doing? All right, let's go. Hey, Allie Angel. 2 shuffles. You ready, Cancer? Let's go. 1. Hi, Randy. And 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians, because Cancer don't want no scrubs TLC style, unless it's Dr. McStreamy. All right, let's go. Overall energy is the Hanged Man, Pisces vibes. Your patience will not go unrewarded. It's like you're waiting for something. And you're also doing really good at controlling your emotions. I think you're going through a period of emotional intelligence right now. King of Swords, the 6 of Swords to the Chariot. You're taking your power back. Whenever somebody's major arcana comes out in their reading, that's you coming into a place of power and confidence that leads to an Ace of Swords, a hey text. All right. I am being seen here that King of Swords on the Hanged Man shows that you have been dealing with some people that have reached out during Mercury retrograde and a lot of narcissistic energies. Even my male Cancerians have been dealing with female narcissists. And you're like, is that all there is? Is this the direction we're going? Because I'm seeing a Cancer getting a text message and being like, oh God, no, not them. And God's like, hang tight, Hanged Man, Pisces energy. It's not them. The one you do wish for and desire is approaching. All right. You're undergoing currently a gauntlet run right now, and you are energizing and focusing on some 12th house vibes. Okay. Pisces energy with the Chariot on the Cancerian energy that shows you can make it through this. The Emperor drives the Chariot into a great battle that they return victorious from, which says that things do work out. And that leads to the real text that you've been waiting for, the communication, all right? 6 of Swords. Somebody is starting to see things from a different perspective about you, all right? Aquarius, Pisces energy, Gemini's here, could even be another Cancer or a Libra, all right? So let's dig in. Yes, indeed, Giselle. We'll be doing Leo and Virgo too. All right. Current conditions at Cancer, we have the 10 of Swords, Gemini energy, the 4 of Cups, that's you, the 2 of Wands for Aries. The Ace of Wands is back. I love it. It always happens this way. I got chills, full body chills off of this. Whenever a card shows up in the beginning, it always comes back in the reading. All right? Heads up, somebody's already melting the butter. We're going to need a bigger bib. Aries energy on that. 8 of Swords is Gemini. The Tower is Scorpio energy, and the 7 of Wands is Leo. Some of you guys might be Leo, Cancer, Cuspers, or you've got some strong Leo in your chart too, by the way. Somebody might be born on the 18th, possibly the 1st or the 8th. The 10th is here too. The 2nd, 24th, the 16th, the 7th, maybe even the 27th. I want to use, what deck do I want to use? I want to use this deck. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Good choice, Archer. Nice. You're calling in balance. That's why you're going through so much frustration right now. Think of the energies around you right now as a form of almost like an energetical purgatory, in that you're experiencing a great gauntlet run, so to speak. Before a level up happens, God tests us. You are put through a gauntlet of all of the past cycles, past triggers to see if they still set you off or if they have no effect on you. Hangman, which allows you then to proceed and elevate into your next level with your person. You're at the end of a glow up. You're getting your midterm, your final exam. All right. Some of you guys, something about that. Maybe somebody's in school or has like midterms or finals coming up. Okay. Six of Pentacles to the Hangman. Wow, strong Pisces energy. But Taurus, too, that brings in some balance. And you and Taurus, you guys are kind of joined at the hip. There's always a Taurus Cancer thing going on, you know. I really do feel like a little bit of like it where it fits, I sits. But in the Ten of Swords on the Four of Cups, oh, come here. Sorry. See, you're tired of being upset and frustrated. Jonah's anger, okay? That comes out on the Ten of Swords. Samson losing his strength. This was not Samson's best haircut, right? That was a rough day. Gemini energy. Some of you guys, somebody here might really recently have like changed up your hairstyle, your hair color, okay? Could be you or your person. But Four of Cups on the Ten of Swords tells me that you're depressed. You're still kind of working to rebound out of what you two went through. So it's got you kind of like you know when a car goes into like that fail-safe mode where it shuts down half of the engine, like to limp it into like a service center or something. That's kind of like what's going on here. So you might be feeling more tired, more exhausted, worn out, sleep patterns are messed up, and also having some weird dreams, okay? Especially weird dreams about your person. And on the Two of Wands, there is a group of Cancerians here. This may only be 24% or so of you guys, but there are some Cancers that are like, Archer, I don't dream. And I'm being told to tell you, you actually do. You haven't made it fully into a state of REM sleep to start remembering the dreams, okay? This is going to start changing because on this Ten of Swords, it's a mental state of burnout from overthinking. That mental drain can be just as much as physical drain, right? And you're getting into an energy that it's like, I just want a day off to just do nothing but sleep so that I can be ready to go forward. You know what I mean? For some of this in the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the roles could be reversed with all this Gemini energy, all right? Because like, you know, you had these beautiful Ten of Cup dreams of like how your future would be. And it really kind of seems like that your life, it hasn't been working out the way it was supposed to. And it's got you feeling more emotional than usual for when we're in the element of a fire sign right now. And yet the emotions are coming out on you. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the vibes that, I don't know why, but it's like Noah and the Ark, okay? Or maybe you or your person own a boat or have plans to go on a cruise or a boat, maybe making travel plans or something, okay? And somebody's doing football squares at work. This might be a sign to connect you into the energy. What's up, Kiss a Dog? How you doing? So, oh, Angela's here too. Hi. All right, so on the Ace of Wands to the Eight of Swords, it is kind of the energy, especially with Noah trapped in the fish, right? Not Noah, that's not Noah, that's Jonah. Anyhow, the thing on this is, though, it's like boat owners know it. It's what BOAT stands for. Bust out another 1,000, right? Like the best day of a boat owner's life is the day they buy it and the day they sell it, right? There could be some plans for something like that coming up for you guys, I think, right? Or some of you guys were dealing with a drunk, somebody that had an addiction to alcohol or something, because, you know, full disclosure, Noah was a bit of a drunk. But that's the whole thing. You know what? If you had to gather up every animal in the world, you'd need a drink too, right? And think about what Noah's neighbors even thought about him. Four of Cups, right? Hey, Noah, what are you doing? Why are you building such a big boat? Oh, there's going to be a great flood, and I got to gather the animals. Sure, Noah. How many Monacos you had already, right? And then all of a sudden, when the rain starts, God comes down to you. You're getting channeled messages, much like how God came down to Noah and was like, "You must build an ark. Make it this many cupids by this many cupids by this many cupids. Gather every animal. You join them up in the ark." And Noah's like, "Right, yeah. Who is this really? Am I being punked? Is this Ashton Kutcher or something? What going on?" Right? and God's like, "Noah, how long can you tread water?" I really feel like because of what's going on here, your person's being faced with a great decision, that they feel like their hands are tied. Maybe they feel like that you might not want them anymore. All right. Or that the distance from you guys, whether it's physical or energetical, might be something that maybe too many bridges were burnt and we can't go back from it. Okay. They are kind of taking over your reading a bit because right now they're paying off some karmic debt. The towers coming into their life are a little stronger than yours. I really feel like this goes on a much higher level. This is like, it's like a deep soulmate twin flame connection. You could literally watch readings, Cancer, for soulmate or twin. It would tie to your energy because you guys are on a higher level than that. That's why you guys came into each other's lives, to beat out the addictions, the things that are in the way, in order to come together for a successful union. And it's only a stone's throw away. And this is a week ahead reading. Add 7 days to the time you find it. That in the week ahead, you've got a communication showing up, coming in, that actually ignites a spark and a passion because your person's frustrated. All right? This here's my Mick Jagger Rolling Stones card right now. It's it's Moses with a burning bush. A little bit of anxiety maybe coming in for you guys, but it's because they can't get no satisfaction. Nobody does it like you. And that's why there's still a little bit of that energetical red cord that's connecting the two of you guys together, okay? That you're feeling it. You're just going about your business, and out of the blue, you think about them. And it's been a while. And you're like, why all of a sudden did they pop into my head? I'm just doing me. I'm going about my business. I'm already stressed out enough as it is. And then out of the blue, you could just be like making dinner, going about your day at work. And then all of a sudden you start thinking about them. 8 of Swords. And you're like, why are they so heavily on my mind? Because you guys are still connected together and you're manifesting each other. Okay. Basically, everything that's going on right now is at a point that you've waited forever for this to work out. Some of you have even tried moving on, dating other people, meeting other people, and it never went anywhere. You kept getting met with tower after tower because they were never fully into this and opening up. The emotional maturity was a little distant, right? That's why you had the energy of like the constant fights, the constant seeking for attention and validation, because your person never got seen. 7 of Wands. When in reality, the way they tried to change you or mold you into something else, just like how when David was handed up from, no, isn't it? Yeah, David and Goliath. David was handed the new armor and the new gear by the king, and he was like, I don't like it. It doesn't feel right. I just want my slingshot and my clothes, right? They kept trying to change and mold you instead of just letting you be yourself, right? And then casting judgment on you. The way that they would like try to like slow your shine and your level ups by like talking bad about your family, talking bad about your job, and doing whatever they could to kind of like rage bait you, to judge how you would react. It was a major lesson for you in like an anger control thing. Well, for them, it was a thing in emotional maturity. That's what led them to be so avoidant, right? Hey, Light Seer Empress. All right, let me get clarifiers. Let's dive in because this is some pretty strong messages right out of the gate. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. Aries is here. Could be a Leo. Strong Aries and Pisces. Or maybe for some of you guys, it's a Pisces, Aries, cusper, or Aries, Pisces, cusper. And there is Scorpio and some pretty strong Gemini. All right, let's see what we got. The Empress. Oh. 5 of Swords. The King of Cups, the 8 of Swords, that leads to the 4 of Wands. I told you there's twin flame vibes off this. There might even be more messages for you in the all signs that we did last week. The link's pinned in the link tree, okay? Also down in the pinned description. But because the 4 of Wands came out for every sign during the all signs, and it's back here. So some of you guys are dealing with the twin flame, or the rewards for the twin flame journey calls in a soulmate that you get married to. Look, there's wedding in the energies around you. It's like an energetical warm front coming in, okay? Think about it for those of you that have been feeling on the 5 of Swords, stressed and frustrated with the 8 of Swords, that like your gifts have been put on hold. You're not getting intuitive hits. You're not hearing voices anymore, the dreams, the messages in that. It's not that you've been cut off or shut down or your person's forgotten about you. What it is, think of it like a cell phone upgrade. Some of you guys may be sitting there with your cell phone that right now keeps popping up hey, you wanted to do the update tonight? You're like, no, turn off automatic updates. I don't want to do that. You can't turn off automatic updates in real. God's like, nope, you clicked accept when you were born. All right, before you got Man in Black flashy thingy. Somebody here's had a near-death experience. Interesting. That might be specific for somebody. But think of it as though with the King of Cups, you're getting a spiritual upgrade. Pisces energy, 12th house, Neptune vibes. That in this one, it's not that you're being cut off. Your spiritual cell phone is upgrading, and your transmitters and your antennas are going to seek. Okay? So the thing on this is with the 8 of Swords, I told you you're still feeling their energy, that you both are feeling as if your hands are tied. We're not sure what to do. And yet the energies are around this to continue moving forward. Okay? They are totally watching you too with that eyeball showing up, okay? The Eight of Swords shows that you're feeling each of their energies. So like when you're more frustrated than usual, even when you're like, this is weird, I shouldn't be feeling this way, everything's not so bad today, you're feeling their vibes. And they do it in the same sense too, that they pick up on your energy. So you guys still transmit to each other. And that's why the upgrades are needed to overcome the tower moment. And this is talking about what they got going on in their life. So we're going to look into it because I see them paying off some karmic debt in order to come your way. Oh, thanks for the like, Tyler. Thanks, man. Bro hugs. The Empress gives me another vibe on this too. I got a little bit of a side note on this here, okay? Those of you that do have a pregnant friend, like a pregnant friend, pregnant family member, maybe a coworker, something like that, this might even tie into, remember earlier I saw football squares? Maybe some of you guys are doing like a baby pool of like, okay, when's the baby going to be born? Is it going to be a Sag? Is it going to be a Capricorn? Is it going to be an Aquarius? What is it? I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight, okay? For those of you this part resonates, the baby will not wind up being the sun sign y'all are thinking it's going to be, all right? Because it's going to show up early. It's going to show up early, okay? So if you guys if there is like a baby pool going on, I am seeing something about a baby reveal party, or straight up going forward into this one, is that you and your twin flame, or whoever the person is on your mind, even for those of you who don't subscribe to titles, right? You wind up marrying and having children with this one. It's written in your blueprint, okay? Just being here asking about love and a love tarot reading shows that love's in your blueprint. Otherwise, you wouldn't be interested in it. You'd be like, Archer, I just want spiritual guidance. Archer, I just want to know about my money. But because you're even interested in love, it shows it's meant to be in your life. And remember, this resonates to any placement of Cancer in your chart. It doesn't have to be your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're FHA compliant. We read for all signs here equally. I always thought that FHA training should be a part of the driver's license test, because if everybody practiced fair housing laws, this world would be a much friendlier pace. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, even talking about when I was talking about the Noah analogy, talking about the neighbor being like, hey, Noah, what are you doing? Maybe some of you guys have a nosy neighbor, or a loud, annoying neighbor, maybe someone with a pet, or they're up late at night, like with music or pounding on their ceilings and walls and that. I'm being told to tell you, for those of you that resonates with the 10 of Pentacles to the World card, they're going to move out. The problem will kind of solve itself. Meanwhile, you guys will be moving in with your person because they're coming back your way. Coming back your way. World card on the Ace of Wands shows they've closed out a cycle where they had to change like some emotional maturity. And like, you know how your person's parents were towards them, because I'm seeing somebody that's always felt like they were never seen, had to really push it to like be accepted. Like maybe one of their siblings or something was the golden child and they were the failure in their eyes. And it led them to a lot of damage in self-worth, right? And therefore, they never really fully learned how to be in a relationship. The only way they knew how to be in a relationship was like by seeking drama, to be seen or heard. So you came into their life to help them through this with an update, right? They needed a little bit of a software upgrade and update too. Strong Pisces energy on this one, because the King of Cups, that's that king that turns the cup inward, the card of self-love, right? So it's like you guys were stuck in a bit of a repetitive cycle with them that really took its toll on you. Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys even had to do the cutting out on this one, because it got to a point that you were like, I try to help you, and all you do is come back at me. You fight me and the constant stuff. Some of you guys had to get up in the morning for work, and these are text messages going off till 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and you're like, can we please talk about this tomorrow, right? For others, it was how much they never even cared. Five of Pentacles. You would try to express your feelings to them and what was going on, and they would just ignore you. It's like wallpaper. They would just sit there and stare at you when you were trying to express your emotions, and then they made you out to be the villain, right? This kind of antics worked on everybody in their life before they met you. It's the way they were raised and what they know. It's the only thing they did. You coming into their life is what's starting to teach them with the Chariot. Some of you guys could be dealing with another Cancer. Five of Cups for Scorpio and the Seven of Swords. Heads up, you guys are going to, if you haven't already seen the Fox this week, you will be seeing the Fox. That's your big sign of this getting ready to happen, which tells me that your person is having a bit of a white rabbit moment on their side in order to pay off the karmic debt. And they miss you. And that's what's drawing them back in. What's up, Busy Dow? Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo. But the World card shows them slowly closing out an avoidance cycle of indecisiveness on the Eight of Swords in order to be ready for you. Five of Pentacles. Somebody could actually work in the medical or the health field. Maybe somebody here is a traveler or a surgical tech of sorts. Maybe even somebody works in like veterinarian or something too. But you or them could be born on the 5th or the 4th. A lot of repeating 8s are following you around and a lot of repeating 4s. 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Leo and Taurus are here. Very strong Pisces energy, Sagittarius, Virgo, Libra, and I do feel Aquarius vibes, okay? You then could be born on the 16th, anything with an 8 in it, 8, 18th, or 28th, 21st, 24th, or 27th. Whoa, shows up too. I cannot with you too, Cancer. Your person just energied all over the Ace of Wands and my table. We are total. Oh my goodness, Cancer, do they want you? They fear that you've moved on. 4 of Pentacles. They're not letting it show. They're watching you from a fake profile. 2 of Swords on the Death card because that's part of their transformation. The 2 of Swords talks about having hope or faith in the future of the connection. Right now, they're trying to hold on to hope and faith. You know it's them from the fake profile. You just doubted it. 8 of Wands to the Queen of Swords. You're like, I suspect it's them. It's like, I just know they're watching. Because Judgment Free Zone, you've been checking them out too. It's 2025. Everybody does it. All right. The only reason you both are checking each other out is because you both want each other. You want this to work out. Okay. Fool card to the Page of Wands. They're getting ready to take a risk. And it's coming in on the vibes of this one. You know how, like, I'm feeling like they finally overcame their fear of commitment or their fear of failure. Because it's the energy of coming in of what if we try and fail, and coming into the energy of like, what if we try and succeed? They're starting with that 6 of Swords we saw at the beginning of the reading to have a much more optimistic approach for the future of the connection. Fool card on the Ace of Wands. That is, geez, that's a big risk. I'm telling you what, Cancer. This thing, Cancer, whatever you're posting, why are you being such a thirst trap, Cancer? You got everybody wanting you. I mean, you are a Cancer. You do have great legs. Can't lie. Somebody here might even have a shoe collection. 2 of Cups, the Star card. I knew it. 6 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the 7 of Cups. I got chills. Who's visited Mount Rushmore? But look, it's the White Rabbit card, the 7 of Cups. Told you the rabbit showed up. Things were going fine until the rabbit showed up, right? And I mentioned the 7 of Cups. Some of you guys are like, I am in no way trying to make thirst trap posts. I'm just living my life. Cancer, I'm being told you could literally post a picture of you just getting out of bed and like just hanging out in the middle of a mud pit, and they'd still be like, oh my gosh, it's Cancer. Maybe some of you guys are in the public eye, or I could be reading for either a current or a future celebrity couple. I don't know. But 7 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, somebody's definitely born on the 7th, the 2nd, 27th. The Star card, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Definitely a very deep twin flame and a soulmate connection. I told you, you guys are on a higher level. That's why this is going through this great gauntlet right now where you are just like beyond stressed, beyond frustrated, and you have had more people attempt to contact you than Garter got liver pills. You know what I mean? And that's that vibe from the beginning of being like, hi, Cancer, remember this? And you're like, oh God, not that person. Okay. Hey, Cancer, what about that? Oh boy. 6 of Pentacles. It's the Goldilocks principle that you will hear from 1 or 2 people that are not your person. One's too hot, very intense. One was too cold, very closed off. But then the just right shows up with the 6 of Pentacles to the Hanged Man and the Lovers. Gemini, Pisces energy. And remember, Pisces is like the Gemini's water sign. It's the same equivalent. That's why they're 2 fish and Gemini's the twin. All right. So this person must have strong Gemini and Pisces in their chart, possibly. Somebody might even have either an air sign moon, like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, because the Star card shows that you guys were brought into each other's life to activate this healing. Go through this now and then open up to be more vulnerable, right? Maybe, and some of you guys might even have met through work or like some kind of like an after work activity, or like, I don't know, but I keep seeing like a hockey game or like maybe a roller skating rink or ice skating or something. Some of you guys, this was a digital meetup, wasn't it? You guys have the most interesting how did you meet story, right? It's like, yeah, we were just hopping on the interwebs and I was going to buy something on Facebook Marketplace. Next thing I know, I met my person. So for my single Cancers, there is a digital energy that's getting ready to work things out with you. But for those of you, regardless of how far away they are, that's why somebody is like traveling and they're having a memory about this that leads them your way. I really feel for a lot of you guys with the World card of the Ace of Wands, Cancer, your person just shows up at your home, unattended, uninvited, but they're wearing that outfit that makes you question your life decisions. And they're like, Cancer, we need to Ace of Wands talk. And the rest of it, I will leave for you guys to enjoy, but you're probably going to have to take a couple days off of work, both you guys. All right. People are going to be like, where in the world did Cancer and their person go? A lot of DoorDash. Anyways, somebody here works for DoorDash or something. Here's the weird thing. I'm seeing somebody, maybe you guys are part of the Archer Book Club or something, because I'm seeing the book, The Open Boat by Stephen Crane. Maybe that resonates to you guys, or it's the direction of, that's about 4 people that went out on an adventure that only 3 came back. That's how the other person comes back, because it's almost still like holding a vigil for you guys. And I don't know how the Ring doorbell camera fits into this, but somehow it ties into, I'm not hearing like a pop song or a country song. I'm hearing a church song for you guys. It's On Eagle's Wings. I haven't heard that in a while. I think that came out for another sign too. It might have been Pisces. Or somebody here, maybe you guys met through church, or you guys unite through church, or you just straight up get married in a church. I love this for you. Cancer, the week ahead, maybe someone's got an eagle tattoo, or somebody just likes the Eagles. Yeah, that would give me Take It Easy. Or somebody singing in a hotel, because that's Hotel California. So, okay, I'm done. I'm good. Either way, maybe you guys have a little bit of a Gloria Stefan secret rendezvous. Okay? Cancer, it's going to be okay. Once your spiritual software upgrade for you and your person finish processing, which will be in the next week ahead, 2026 is going to be a very active year for you guys. It's just getting started now. Some of you guys are going to get the most amazing Christmas present, Christmas surprise that you never thought would happen, because it's going to be your person. All right? I love this for you with the Page of Pentacles. Expect a message. I love it. Cancer, clean this thing down in the comments. We got to manifest this for you. You deserve this. This is a good reading going forward. Jupiter in Cancer is bringing in all the rewards. Please hype and like this reading so we can get this out there and heal all the Cancers. And please leave a comment down below so we can manifest this and interact with each other. Use the comment sections on TikTok and Facebook as your TikTok and YouTube like Facebook. All right? And if you want to keep your private life private, just pop some emojis. God knows what you're thinking. That way we can still help you manifest, but you keep your private life private. It's cool. All right? And check out the QR code or the links in the description of the pinned comment if you would like to book a personal private reading with me. It's all automated for you. It'll also take you to all the other links, playlists, my original song, I Miss You, and more. Feel free to Page of the Swords as much as you like and be a part of the fam. All right? And remember, too, like I said, this will resonate to any placement of Cancer in your chart, because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your chart is the reason why everybody wants to butter your crab legs. Everybody wants you bound on sideways walk. So I'm done. Guys, I love you. Until next time, I will see you later, okay? And I'll be back in just a little bit for Leo. Leo and Virgo are still up today, too. But until next time, peace, love, and spinny hugs. I'll see you later.